All right, so we are live now, and we are just waiting for people to join.
Okay. So good day, everyone. Thanks for joining us. My name is Kauko. I'm joined
Yeah.
by Miss Lucie. She's from Czech Republic, and I'm also joined by Abida. She is the co-founder of YIC. It's a pleasure to be with you, ladies, beautiful ladies.
It's a pleasure to be
Thank
here.
you, everyone,
Welcome.
all the
Thank
viewers for
you.
Thank
joining
you.
us. Yes, that's beautiful. So, all the viewers from all our social media platforms, those that are joining us live, it's a pleasure to be with you here, and I am looking forward to really have an engagement show, and we dive right into it. So we are here today to have this wonderful talk by Miss Lucie. This is Living a Vision Board Life, and I like this topic personally from a point of view because I have this beautiful quote that say that when you're able to hold on to your vision, you can be able to really see at the end of the day what you have been up to, and be able to visualize what you have been up with, what you have achieved in all that thing. So I would like to introduce the organization that made this possible. So this is Young to Young. Young to Young is an organization founded to actually connect passionate youth from all across the world that really want to make a difference in their life. So we live by the mission to assist youth to become successful in the modern world by enrolling them with necessary modern technology skills and development, coaching, and everything that is necessary for them to be able to make informed decisions and making their life plans a reality. So we are joined with a great honor by the co-founder of YIC, and that's Miss Abida. Miss Abida, if possible, we would really appreciate you if you give us like an introduction to what YIC is. Miss Abida, are you able to hear us? Okay. It seems that she is not with us. So uh, I would reserve that. It's a great honor, and I didn't want her to be missed out on this. I wanted to really tell us about what why IC is about, and they gave us this wonderful platform to be able to give this talk through. And without further ado, I will then give the floor to Miss Lucie. She has prepared this wonderful talk on living your vision board life. And I think, Ms. Lucy, you can dive right into it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Coco, very much for your introduction and for to be here with you for nice
Can
introductions.
you, hi guys. Can you hear me now?
Yes, so we have Miss Avida back. Avida,
Yeah, so I was actually speaking. I was speaking, but you couldn't hear me. I think it was network or something. So I had to close down rejoin or something like that too. So sorry, let me just make the brief introduction. Thank you, Kauko. Thank you, Lucy, for being here. Hi everyone. My name is Abida Labi. I am the co-founder and president of Youth Impact Center. And what Youth Impact Center basically does is that we bring together change makers, practitioners, funders, and policymakers to enhance young people's service and assistance across Africa. We are majorly about empowering African youths with sustainable digital and soft skills, and we are on a mission to impacting 50,000 African youths by 2026, 2027. So, Code for You is one of the initiatives of our mission, and we are hoping to see the change we have in our goals. So welcome, guys, and I really do hope you enjoyed today's webinar. Over to you, Kay.
Thank you so much, Abida. That's beautiful. And this is such a wonderful time we're having right now. And we're joined by these powerful ladies, and they're gonna give us a lot of insightful things. So over to you, Miss Lucy. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Abidak. Thank you, Coco, for speechless. And first of all, let me be thankful for this opportunity to be here with you today and to sharing my experiences, also my wisdom with you, because I love to connection with people who are growing and who are working on yourself and who want to live a vision board life or dream life. And I'm so excited that I can be today here with you. And let's start. Let's start with it. Hope that you have got all of you amazing day. And this webinar will have 3 parts. Firstly, I will talk something about myself because I understand that you didn't see me earlier. So I will share with you my story, my experiences. The second part will be about habits, about good habits, bad habits, and how big impact they have on our life, and about our decisions in our life. And this part will be also practical because personal development, and when you want to achieve something in your life, it is not only about thinking about it, it is about action. So we will go to the practice. So I'm asking you if you can prepare paper and pen, because we will work with it in a few minutes. And the last part will be about limiting beliefs, because limiting belief is something which limit ourselves from achieving what we want in our life. And it is normal that we all have got some limiting beliefs from parents, from school system, from work, from society, from our friends, and also a lot of successful people have got limiting beliefs. Sometimes they have got imposter syndrome, which means that you have got a lot of self-doubt, you are not self-confident, and so on. And all of this is normal. And we will talk about it, where they come from, these beliefs, how to overcome them, and how to live our vision board life. Okay, so let's start. And as I said, I'm a life coach and also life motivator. My name is Lucie, and I'm a teacher, and I'm especially mom of 2 amazing kids. And my kids are my biggest motivation. They are my biggest motivation for living dream life, for traveling, for sharing happiness and joy together, because I believe that life should not be only about working, but or surviving or something like that, but it also should be about live a life. And of course, it is very important to work on it, and it takes some work to live life you want, but there's necessary to have balance. And my journey started before a few years, because I was married. I had amazing 2 kids, or I have amazing kids, but I realized that I'm not happy in my life, and that something is wrong, and it started to be worse. So I decided to divorce, and this part of my life was really, really hard, because my family didn't support me. I was without money. I had feeling that I'm losing my kids. Also, my ex-husband bullied me, and it was a really bad time of my life. But only thing that I was sure, and I believe I had a vision. I had a vision of my life, how I will travel with my kids, how I will work as a life coach, and how I will helping to people to live more happier life and mainly fulfilling life, because we all have got a purpose in our life. It is something that why you are waking up every morning, because you know that there is you have a good mission, there is something greatness in you. We all have it. You we all have something which push us to go to the next level. Okay, so this was my belief that it will change. I didn't know totally how to overcome this part of my life. I have only vision. So I decided to start learn personal development. And from this time, I'm learning every day. And as I said in the beginning, personal development and living our vision board life is not only about that you start learning and then you start thinking. This is the amazing start, but you have to go to the action. Without action, nothing will change in your life. So if you want to achieve something in your life, you need to set intention. You need to believe that you deserve it, because we all deserve living our best life, and you need to believe that you deserve this. And the second and the third part is that you need to take action. Okay, so I started with my first business as a nutritionist. I coached my first client, and it was really good experiences. Because earlier I worked only as a teacher or as a manager and so on, but I always worked in some company or some society. So I always listen to somebody who told me you should do this, and so on. And of course I had some my ideas which I applied. So I started to learn also new skills, because when you're starting your business, you need to learn new skills. For example, you need to learn how to manage money. You need to learn how to talk with clients, how to talk with them effectively, how to talk with them with empathy, and how to push them from their comfort zone, but on other side, how to don't harm them, because it is very easy that we can say something which, for example, not help to people. And this is very important to learn skills. And how you are learning skills, you are starting to be more confident. And with more confident, you are able to going to the next level. Okay, so of course, my business was up and downs. Also, I worked as a copywriter, and it is the way to the success. Way to the success. Some people think that when you decide that you will change your life, that you start here and there is your goal, and the journey will be right this. But this is not happening and never happen. Journey is something like up and down, up and down, up and down, and this is normal. This is the part which is full of failure, but this failure help us to understand what works and what doesn't work. Okay, so you can learn from it and you can change it. This is very important. Change our beliefs, because we have got some beliefs which limitate us, and we of course apply these beliefs because we believe that this is the best decision. And after that, when we apply it, we know if this decision was good or not. Okay, so don't afraid to trying new things. Try new things and believe that there will be a journey, because when you, for example, had some failure, it it helps you. It always helps you because you will learn the most from some mistakes. Okay, and you know what doesn't work, and you can go and do it in another way. Okay, so I think that this is about my journey. My mission is helping 1 million people to live a happier and fulfilling life, and I'm so excited that I'm here today with you and. In projects by Abidah, by Lee, and we can together helping to you, because you also deserve to live a happy and fulfilling life. Okay, so let's go for a second part, and this will be about habits and routines. So please take a paper and pen. And first of all, I will talk about routines, about their impact on us. Okay, what do you think is a habit? Why we are doing habits, and which habits we are doing? So the main benefits of habits is they give us the structure. Okay, they give to our brain structure, and we know what we will do and what we will do as a next step. For example, in the morning. We all are doing a lot of habits and a lot of routines. For example, with brushing the teeth. After brushing the teeth, we, for example, drink water. Then we are going for a workout and so on. And because we are doing it every day, it's starting to be a routine, and our brain and our subconscious know what to do and what will be next. So it protects our brain from overthinking. And it is very good. It is very good because when we don't overthink, our focus can create. And when focus goes, creativity goes, and we can achieve everything what we want. Because when you want something, you need to focus on it, and this is very, very important. Okay, so that's why routines are so much important, and also it is very important to have got good routines, because of course we can have got some bad routines, or we can apply routines, for example, or habits in bad situation or in a not good environment, and then it, for example, couldn't work as we want. Okay, so let's go to the practice. So please take a paper and pen and write 10 of your routines. It could be morning routines, it could be routines from morning to the evening, as you want. Okay, I will write it with you. So please write 10 your daily routines. Okay.
So that's actually a nice one. I'm thinking like, which ones are my routines? What do I usually do every morning? So I'm actually also practicing this. So yes, I hope that the viewers are enjoying.
You are also writing, Coco?
Yes, I am writing. I'm actually
Okay,
taking a
amazing.
yes.
How many right now you have?
So far, I can only think of 5.
Amazing,
Yeah, but
amazing. Great.
yeah. So Miss Lucy, Lucy.
Yes. Yes. So
So
I'm.
while we are busy, while we are busy writing our routines, well, do you mind
Oh.
giving us a definition? I mean, what do you mean by a routine? So while we are busy writing them down, so we can perhaps see that okay, maybe it is also a routine. I mean, I didn't know about this.
Okay. Routines is a habit which we are doing every day, or we are repeating it periodically. Okay. For example, my one of my first routine in the morning is meditation. Okay, so I'm doing it every single day. So I know that every day I will continue with it, and my brain also knew it, and that's why I'm protective from thinking about another things. Okay, and routines or habits can be good or they can be bad. And for example, as I mentioned, meditation, this is
Yeah.
very good habit because it take me calm, it clean my mind, and I feel relaxed. So I know that this is healthy habit for me and it gives me energy. Okay, but for example, on other way, there could be negative habits. Uh, it is, for example, scrolling social media. Okay, in the evening, especially in the evening. Sometimes I also doing it, so that's why I'm leaving usually my phone in another room, uh,
Mm.
and because I know when I'm scrolling, for example, my phone, social media, uh, brain workings like that hormones uh,
Mm-hmm.
function. Okay, and during scrolling, there is a blue light from phone or from our laptop or something like that, so it stop producing melatonin. And melatonin is hormone why we are fall asleep. Okay, so when we are scrolling, we have got problem to fall asleep, and
Yeah.
sleeping is very important. We all should sleep around minimum 7 hours, okay? Because sleeping is very important habit, very important for our brain, for our productivity, and it protect us from overwhelming. And also, for example, scrolling, during scrolling, there is produced dopamine, which is another hormone, which is a hormone which in good way it helps us to achieve something. Okay, for example, when you are a sportman and you want to achieve some goal. For example, in a running, you want to, for example, run 5 kilometers in 20 minutes. Okay, so when you are running 3 times a week, and you are focusing on time, and you are better and better, so it also produces dopamine. Okay, And because of dopamine, you are stimulated to continue with it. But on other side, it is addictional hormone. Okay, so when we are scrolling social media, it also produces dopamine, and we are addicted. We also want to continue, and we have got problem to leave our phone. Okay, so that's why it is important to realize which habits serves us and which doesn't serve us, and habits which doesn't serve us we need to eliminate. Okay, for example, as I said, I'm doing that. I'm leaving my phone in another room, and also usually I'm not using my phone after 9 p.m. because I protect myself. I protect my sleeping, and I know that sleeping is priority and it is very important. Okay, so I'm not using my phone in the evening. Okay, so I believe that all of you right now have got minimum 10 habits, routines. So the second part of the practice will be check your routines which are healthy for you, which help you to achieve the life you want. Okay, so make a check in routines or habits which serves you and think about it.
Interesting.
So I believe that all of you are thinking right now and make analyze. So, as I mentioned, habits can help us to achieve what we want in our life, but we need to using habits in a good way. Okay, so it is not, for example, problem is usually not that we don't have motivation. For example, when something want to losing the way or want to start a business, I think that everybody have a motivation. When we start thinking about it, we have some kind of motivation. But the problem is system, that there is a problem with system, with habits. For example, I want to start my business, but I'm, for example, scrolling my social media in the evening, and second day, I'm not so much productive as I want to be. So I'm doing less things that I want to achieve, or I'm tired second day. Okay, so that's why it is very important to cut off negative habits. And when we are want to transform our life and want to live our our vision board life, we need to not only start to change habit, but we need to change our identity. Okay, give me. I will give you an example. Okay, when I started to want to be a life coach, I started to think like a life coach. Okay, if you want to change your identity, you need to change your habits. Okay. For example, I started to ask differently. I started to give to people more questions. I started to apply coaching thinking in all communication. I started to talk differently with my kids. I started to talk differently with my students, and I applying it every single day because I'm I'm thinking like that. Okay, I changing my reality and I'm working on it consistently. You need, when you want to change something and when you want to achieve something, you need to be consistent. Okay, consistency is the key. Uh, Give me another example. If you want to start, for example, your business, you need to become a businessman. Okay, you need to become a businessman, not that you will, for example, go once a week for a meeting. You need to apply it every single day. You need to read books. You need to think differently. You need to talk with people differently. And you are doing it every day. And the best part is then when you started to do it consistently, it will manifest in your reality. Different people will come to you, clients will come to you, opportunities will come to you, okay? And you see your vision board life, okay? You're starting to see how it is changing in your reality, okay? So when you want to start living your dream life or vision board life, so you need to set an intention what you want to get in your life. For example, on my vision board life, I've got a lot of pics from traveling, okay, because I love traveling, and I also traveled last year because I set an intention that I want to travel. Uh, Second part, you need to believe that you deserve it. Okay. So I believe that I deserve it. And the third part is that you take an action. Okay. So for example, I want to travel to Bali. So I started to learn about Bali. I started to uh, follow information about flight, about culture, and so on. And this is very important in your life. For example, when you want to start business, you need to start to learn. You need to believe that you deserve it, and you need to take an action, take an action, take an action. Okay? So, and change your identity. You are, for example, businessman. You are, for example, a runner if you want to start with running. You are, for example, speaker if you want to be speaker. You need to be who you are want to be, and you need to be in the energy that you are who you want to be right now, not only in the future, but you are now. Do you want to start your business? Okay, you are businessman and you are businessman now. So what kind of action you will do and what you need to do right now to follow your passion? Okay, so I think that we can continue with the last but not least topic, and this is limiting beliefs, because this is very very big connection with habits, and I also mentioned some beliefs. What are the limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are stories we tell to ourselves that hold us back from becoming who we are meant to be. Okay. And these beliefs limit us from reaching our potential, because all of you have got amazing potential. All of you can deserve what you want in your life. And these limiting beliefs stopping us. Okay. They stopping us because this is the stories we telling to ourselves. Okay. And that's why we, for example, avoiding to risk. We are staying in comfort zone, and we avoiding to go from out comfort zone. We only invest energy in things which we know, which we are certain about, because we don't believe to ourselves that we can achieve something more. Or and when we don't believe in the results, it can't manifest. When you believe that you don't deserve, for example, have got money in your life, you will not have money. You need to believe that you are capable and you deserve it. Okay. This limiting belief usually comes from our childhood, and there are a lot of techniques how you can overcome it. It is very important, for example, go for some therapy, because some beliefs are really deep in our subconscious, and we are not aware about it. And a lot of beliefs we can overcome by action. And we are back at action. Okay, so for example, when I went to Bali, I take an action to bought a flight ticket. I traveled alone. I was scary because earlier I never traveled alone, but I believed that I deserve it. Okay, and I want it. And this is very important. You need to know if you really want it, okay? Because you can achieve everything what you want in your life, but you need to be sure that you really want it. Because when you really want something, you will go and take an action. When you don't want something, you have an excuse. This is the reality. When we want something, we go and take an action. And when we don't want something, we have excuse. We have excuses that, for example, I'm not good enough, and that I shouldn't say this, or that successful people are only people who have luck, and something like that. And this is only beliefs and stories which we are telling to ourselves, and they are not true. They are only in our brain, and you can change it. Okay, you can change it whenever you want. For example, one of fact, a lot of people want to start a healthy lifestyle. Okay, and they are saying, I want to eat healthy, but I haven't got time and money for it. Fact is that 70% of people think it is too expensive to make a change towards a healthier lifestyle. But the reality is that healthy diet versus unhealthy diet is only $1.5 per day. It is not so much, okay? But this is only limiting beliefs which is stopping these people from eating healthier. Okay. As I mentioned, successful people are just lucky people. They are not lucky. They have got only persistence. They have got a drive. They have got passion, and they have got dedication, and they believe that they can achieve what they want. Okay. For example, do you know how many times Thomas Alva Edison, how many times he failed before he created successful electric bulb? It is 2,000 times, okay? 2,000 times before he invented a functional electric bulb. And this is also the way to the success. You just need to go and make an action, and don't limit yourself by saying stories which are not true. And also don't be afraid of failure, okay? Because they are the biggest teachers, and they will help you to overcome it and to go to the next level, okay? And when you starting apply this, starting to realize which habit serves you, which doesn't serves you, and cut out bad habits, when you started to practice an action, your vision board life starting be in your reality, okay? Because you deserve it. So you can start with meditation. You can start with journaling, which is very, very amazing technique and a very good habit. You can start with visualization because vision board is from visualized. You need to, when you want to achieve something in your life, you need to stimulate your brain every single day and every moment when it is possible. So that's why it is very good to have got a vision board on a place where you are looking very often. Okay, and very good is make a visualization in the morning and in the evening before sleeping, because our brain is in different waves, and these waves help us to change our subconscious. So this is very good to use it in the morning and in the evening before sleeping. And believe in yourself. Believe that you can achieve everything what you want in your life, and just take an action. And also one important things which helped me on my journey was to realize that it is very important to have good community which is helping you, because when you are alone it is much more difficult. You need to practice a lot of things alone and it costs you a lot of time. So it is amazing that because of a quote for you, because of initiative from Abidar, because of Young to Young, Young's Impact Center, you can achieve and you can create your dream life.
Thank you very much, Lucy, for such an insightful talk. I mean, I've learned so much personally, and I believe that everybody who joined us actually have taken one, two, three. I mean, not just one, two, three, a lot from this. And I hope that those routines we have written out, they, we are able to really identify the good ones and the bad ones, and then put these good ones into practice, like to keep the consistency. And I really hope that from all this, we are able to really take some courage to believe in ourselves, to believe that we deserve to be where we are supposed to be in life, to live that vision board, to make that in a reality. You know, when you're able to wake up every morning and then you see, if you, even the lucky one, if you painted it out there, you know, every day you look it up and then you see, today this is where I'm supposed to be, tomorrow this is where I'm planning to be. You're able to really be the person you really want to be, and you know, you'll be waking up every day proud of yourself. And I will only, I want to really make this too much, because Lucy have already said as much as it should have been said. I appreciate you, Lucy, and all the viewers, the listeners, everybody who joined us. It's a pleasure, and I really hope that you will be able, guys, to join us, to follow us on our social media platforms. And let me just say them out now. So where you can follow us on our website is you can follow Young to Young on the Young to Young official.com. You can also follow the YIC on youthimpactcenter.com. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere where you can find us. You can get in touch with us, get into the community where positive things are bound to happen. I really appreciate you, and thank you so much, Lucy.
My pleasure, and I'm thank you very much for your kind words, and wish you all of you amazing day and amazing reality in your life. And sending you so much light and love.
Yeah,
Thank you so
thank you,
much.
Lucy. Thank you, Kauko. And yeah, like Kauko said, Lucy, I you should see the list of things I jotted down, and it was really insightful and helpful. And I hope we get to do more of this often, because I believe it is something that can help a lot of youths. So to everyone watching live, and to everyone that's still coming back to watch later on, to everyone watching from the future and from the present, thank you for watching, and we hope you are able to take one or two things from here.
All right. Thank you, Avida. And everyone else, it's a bye. I hope to see you again. We want this to be a routine as well. We are keeping this as a routine. So we're hoping that you join us by our next webinar. It's going to be exciting, and I'm waiting and looking forward to see you there, everyone. You see, even engaging. We are hoping that next time it will be very much engaging, and you see able to see all of your faces, and you see able to let us know where you are from. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good day, good evening, keep well. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.